Alright. Hey, mages. How's it going? Alright. So, hey, I think we ended up on a very good note last time we were playing the Wild Arms 2, and we were at a great spot in which we discovered terror and we discovered the possible evils of this world. And now we'll have to see if our heroes can truly stop terrorism. This very cult-like anarchist question mark like terror. So okay, so last time we were doing this, so we got our three heroes. Um they formed arms and they're tasked to just check out a cave. They found a dude. He was trapped in a cave-in. Turned out he was fine. But the cave-in was intentional by a certain group. And then we were told to check out a nearby town. The town is very western as hell. It's pretty awesome. In which we were told to check out a telepath tower, which is a main form of communication in this world. Only to discover that it has been messed around with by evil terrorist cult anarchist party called Odessa. And now we have to stop terror by finding and killing Odessa, pretty much just Liam Neesoning it. Gotta find it and kill it. Okay, but I don't know where to go next, so let's talk to Irving. So this is Irving. Odessa could still be nearby. They're the ones who tampered with the telepath tower. I want you to track them down right away. So, not much to go on with that. Also, thank you, Irving, to just summarize what I've been saying for a minute. Alright, so let's see if we could talk to some people in this town, see where we can head towards next. Okay, so he's also like gotta stop the terrorists because the terrorists use the telepath tower. Does that make our family respond? No, it doesn't. No. Why? I hope they don't use the booty call for their misdeeds. That reminds me, I also got the booty call, and I'm pretty sure this will be helpful in many a situation. I'm pretty sure this is good for if, like if there's a barrel nearby, I can just scan it and check for real if there's an item. This is totally unexpected. My town is to protect the town. My job is to protect the town. And I can't arrest people just because they look fun. Oh, yeah, so I already talked to them. Okay. So, I'm honestly not sure where to go next. Irving, can you tell me where Odessa could still be nearby? They're the ones who tampered with the tower. But anywhere could mean anything. Okay, well, we can just explore a bit, I guess. In fact, I could actually just scan around this area, knowing that we've completed knowing that we completed a part and made some progress, I'm pretty sure it unlocked the next area to go to, which I'm pretty sure it's at the end of this mountain. Pretty sure it's right here. Did it. Mount Chug Chug. Oh yeah, that's right. That's where the mining for the empatite takes place. So it would make sense to come over here. What the hell is that? You feel the menace of a monster's howl. Jesus. You could feel that way from this rock? You feel the menace of a monster's howl. Jesus. Brad, can you kick it? Can you kick this thing? No. Loka, can you light it on fire? No. Okay. Well, we've done all we could. Alright, and if you'll excuse us, we're gonna be off to fight terror in these caves that has a lot of branching paths, holy crap. There's a lot of branching paths here. Yeah, actually, let's do a battle. Let's gauge how strong the enemies are right now. I'm pretty sure I'm a bit under-leveled. Oh, it's these guys. Or at least I think we fought these guys before. Damn it. Come on, Brad, punch him. Nice. Oh yeah, we did, because he's the shitty pickpocket. No, don't steal my berries. My team's gotta eat. Alright, so those are the crappy pickpocket guys, those scavengers. I'm pretty sure we'll find some other dudes in here. Pretty sure Brad's gonna kick this. Yeah. Thought that was a door. Oh hey, look at that. Oh, that's great. I might want to actually go back to town for that. Okay. Can't go on any lifts right now. If someone were to ask me, do you lift, bro? I'm like, nah, I can't. I can't lift. But I'm finding some treasure, so that's good. So, headgear for Brad. Good defense. Okay, I've already been here. This time I won't fall into the hole. Brad must fight alone? Why? Where'd everyone else go? Why Brad must fight alone? Pretty sure he got I'm pretty sure he got like ambushed somewhere. You know what? That makes sense, cause with this cave being very confusing and maze-like, it's I'm pretty sure like this party is not really stuck together. They're kind of like spread out, kind of doing their own thing. Okay, I said I wasn't gonna jump into the hole, but I did. It's not broken. In fact, it's quite stable. Does that mean we have to kick it? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, here's the lift machine. Something's stuck in the crack between the equipment. Bet if I take it out, it'll be fine. Because I'm obviously a mechanic, and I know what I'm doing. Let's just try the lever. What a beautiful crystal. It's sparkling. If passed through a light, it'll reflect 7 colors on the other side. Marina likes stuff like this. Oh, it's just empatite. Okay, cool. Let's turn the lever on. A startup noise reverberates through the mine. The work lift is starting. Sweet. Okay, cool. So we're making progress. Alright. Spud heads. You guys are potatoes? I hate potatoes. Are they seriously just... Okay, no, they're more like rocks. I thought they were straight up just like honest to God potatoes with arms and legs. I mean, they still could be potatoes. Right? But who's to say? Oh, damn. More of you guys. Damn. Get him, Ash. Hey. Yo, Ash, that shotgun's works wonders. And like once you like upgrade the accuracy just a bit, it does work. It does great work. Okay, I think I'm supposed to fall down that hole and then take the lift up, but let's look around first. I don't know, something to me feels like this is a door. Just the way that it's, like, presented to me. No? Okay, I'm just crazy then. Great. Just great. There's nothing else of interest here, right? I just have to fall down the hole and take the lift up. Okay, well, let's do that. Oh, yep. Looks like I made it. And now to continue our quest to fight terror. What's up, guy? What a hassle. What a losing proposition. What's up? Hey, it's dangerous here. There's a good chance terrorists are hiding in the mountains here. I already know that. 'Cause I'm one of them. Do. No. Ugh. That's why I said I know. This one is... So that's what you mean. I get it now. A terrorist? Not a monster confronting humans. What? The thread told Antinora. She said someone's been following us. I haven't introduced myself, have I? I am... Oh, we're getting a cutscene. It's a boss intro. Special Octopus Squad member. Okay. Polomia. Alright. My luck stinks. Ugh, why do I have to be involved? Or I could say you are all in luck. I mean, you've got me for an opponent. Come on, show me what you got. Come on, let's go. Alright, so... I'd say Ashley and Luca attack. Brad, I'm gonna have him defend everyone else, just to gauge what kind of damage he could do. Oh, I should have had Luca scan. That's fine. Pull me a dynamite. Whew. Okay. Alright. Damn. That's crazy. What's lock on do? Okay, guarantees hit. That's perfect, actually. Loka, go ahead and heal yourself. You're gonna need it. Ashley's gonna need a heal in a second, too. But that's good damage. Oh, wow, he's gonna keep doing that, huh? Okay, that's a problem. That is straight up a problem. I'm gonna have Ash heal himself. Brad's gonna keep attacking. Loka's also gonna heal herself. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, there we go. Now he's doing something else. Okay, this is doable. Actually, shoot that guy. Brad, also shoot that guy. Lilka, heal Ash. Brad, how could you? Actually, that's more understandable than Ashley's thing. Oh boy. I'd say Brad's gonna need a heal. I'll have Brad keep shooting, and Loco just heal herself. I'm trying to get an opportunity to try to scan that guy, see what his deal is, if I can, if possible. Probably not. Oh god. Okay, good. That's fine. That's fine. There we go. Hey. If Judeka was your opponent, you'd all be toast now. You are very lucky your opponent was sweet ol' innocent me. Well, it's time, isn't it? Don't want to get left behind. All of you were just right there. You guys were pretty much watching the show. Who are you guys? Now listen up. We're the Odessa Special Unit, Polema and his fun friends. Don't mess with me, Tolema. Even so, are you really going to let them go? Weren't they that other group who was trespassing in Illsvale? Are they some vigilante force from a small town? There were girls in their group, too. Should we shoot them here on the spot? We've got time to kill until the Varokisas heat up. No senseless killing. How many times do I have to tell you, boys? Looks like Varokisas are ready for departure. Let's go. Hey. I haven't finished my introduction, guys. Guys, we gotta get it together. If we are planning to be an evil group, cult, anarchist, terror people group thing, then we gotta look cool. Haven't you seen the animes? There's 4 of us. Odessa Special Cocticus Group. Corps. We're broadcasting clandestinely. Since we didn't have contact, let's at least do some bold propaganda. I like how they're aware that, like, yeah, we're terrorists. Also, aren't you not supposed to call your own thing propaganda? Like, doesn't that defeat the purpose? Wait, hold on. We're... Stretch out your arm and reach it, if you still have the strength. This voice again, what the hell? Also, that's a crazy plane. That's a, like, it has claws on the front. That's a weird plane thing. Who? Who's speaking to me? Who's talking? Who is it? Shit! I thought we had them, but they flew off. We couldn't even touch them. Who knew that they had flying capabilities? Even after we saw their big-ass plane. It's all too obvious. But it wasn't the only enemy flying machine that got in our way. What do you mean? The border problem. You know what I mean? Now I see. Very smart. Even if we had a plane there, the border would have stopped us. There would have been trouble for violating their airspace. The only outlaws can fly wherever they want when they want. I don't understand. I really didn't think there was any like flying, like advanced flying tech in this game, in this world. Even though we are doing the right thing, why do things like that get in our way? I don't know why, like, that sentence structure feels like she's complaining more than anything else. Why? People live by closing their hearts tight. Walls of the heart become invisible lines which divide the world. This is what borders are. Just as hearts are separated, so is one country from another. So we have to be... We have to re-fulfill the duties of the sword mages by closing out the darkness. We gotta seal the keyholes from the darkness. But it's sad. But all we can do is work hard to change what we can. Don't fret over what you can't change. And I have an idea about the matter. You all wait until preparations are complete. But let's break up for now. Watch me hobble away very slowly. So what do we do now? I don't have anything to do. I'll just hang around here. I can imagine, like, Lilka's like very, like, she's very young, so she's very, like, complaining, like, she's like very young. She's very complaining. She's like, what do we do now? And Brad, I can imagine Brad, he's sitting against the wall. He's like laying his back on the wall, just going, well, I don't have anything better to do. Just fuck it. Just, you know, kick his feet up on the table. Hey Ash, what about you? Well, I have a family to get back to. Oh yeah, you picked up a pretty stone. Are you gonna give it to Marine? I didn't even read the line, I just knew she was going to say something like that. Well, yeah, I think she'll like it. Hey, will you tell me? Ashley, are you and Marina lovers? What are you talking about? Of course not. Oh, okay. Just checking. Why do you ask? Shut up! Good, I asked. The... Okay. Brad, what's up? So you're gonna just chill here? Back against the wall, feet up on the table? I could do other things than work, you know. As long as you have a break, you might as well take it. Alright, cool. So am I alone now? I'm alone now. That's not his name. Arving gave you a leaf, huh? Me? No, you know, I wasn't eavesdropping. No, not me. Ah, that's great. Alright, cool. So let's head back to town, which I'm pretty sure everything will be okay. Something's been bugging me. It's the leader of the Odessa. The ones who have made that declaration. I've seen his face before. I think he was some nation's military leader or the head of some related organization. Yeah, probably. You, give me bullets. Thank you kindly, sir. Alright, let's head out. Dang it. I went the wrong way. I'm still not 100% on the layout of this castle, even though I've been through it a few times already. I think the exit's over here, through these doors. Yeah. Alright, cool. Well, Ashley, you're back to a lone wolf. Just for a little bit. And you got the best stuff. Yep. Okay. Let's head out. Do 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 do. And it's not too far, anyways. We're already here. I'll let Ashley have this one battle to himself. Just so he could feel like a big man. Cool. Just so that he could feel very big and confident as he walks into town, gun on his shoulder, being like, "Yo, Marina, what's up? I'm a big man." Oh, right, it's the orphans. Hey, dude, how's it going? Hey, Tony, what's up? Hey, Scott. Hey, Tim. How you guys been? Fit as a fiddle and raring to go. Of course, old Tim here has other things on his mind. Hey, Tony, don't tell him. Why not? After all, he's our buddy, right? Tim here's head over heels for some girl. No, you got it all wrong. Oh yeah, says who? All right, calm your tits down, guys. I don't have time to. I have no time for these orphan kids. All she did was talk to him. Now his head's in the clouds. I said you're wrong. I just wanted to thank her for what she did. She was nice to you. Now you have a crush on her. No, you don't want to know jack shit. Guys, come on now. Hey, Scott, do something about this guy, would you? Smack him upside the head for me. In my humble opinion, Ashley is in a hurry. So yeah, I'm on leave for a bit. You came back just because you're on leave? I don't think so. You can't see Marina, right? Wait, hold on, Scott. Come on now. I just got here. Oh, you should have said so, dude. I wouldn't have held you up. Oh my goodness, I was such a cockblock. I'm so sorry. Dude. Come on, you should have told me. Bro code. Okay? Come on, it's bro code. Don't waste precious time. You have to go see her. No, dude, guys, you got it all wrong. Marina and I, it's not like that. Come on. Just go, dude. I know you want to see her right away. Everyone's like, yeah, you know what? Hey, just go. I'll be your wingman if you need it, Ashley. We all got your backs. And now listen, all of you got it all wrong. I swear. She's like a sister to me. I hope it works out between Ashley and Marina. You're not the aggressive type, so that girl's perfect for you. In my humble opinion, it seems Ashley is about to make a class change. A class change? What is that? Was that like fourth wall breaking gameplay? Or was that innuendo for, oh man, he's gonna get that sweet pixelated Marina pants. Marina, I'm back. Let's just forget what I just said. Hey, is it okay to be here? Aren't you on a mission? No, I'm on leave for a while, so you know. If I knew you were coming, I would have prepared something. That's alright. That's okay. Marina, I have something for you. Check this shit out. Oh, I don't like how he's standing like that. It makes his forehead really bulgy looking. Oh, it's really pretty. What is it? It's called empathy. They say it has the power to transmit thoughts. I don't know if this tiny piece can do that though. But here, it's pretty. What? You mean... I want you to have it, Marina. I'm just guessing it's like a giant big sapphire. Are you sure? That's why I came back. What do I need it for anyway? Wow, this is great. Ashley? Yeah? Thank you. She is super excited. She's like very, very hot right now, but she won't tell me. Also, let's see if I can loot her house. There's nothing to loot. Ashley, oh, never mind. It's nothing. Thanks for the empathy. Alright, now we begin looting my own room. That has nothing. You know what, Marina? I don't need to get intimate with you because I have my own booty call That is a stupid joke. I feel like it works, but it's still so stupid. Hey there. Don't try to be a hero, just come home alive. Alright, now that we have settled that whole deal with Marina, we could actually try to be a wingman to those orphans, if they're still around. Now, unfortunately, because Lilka's not here, I cannot be able to create this crest, which is annoying, so we'll do it later. Alright, kids. So what's this about a crush? Who wants to get some puss? Tim? Sorry, Tony. Those are the chumps who attacked you guys, right? They're no match for you. Beat them all black and blue. Hey, that rhymes. In my humble opinion, the terrorist group Odessa is most likely a large organization. The three of us are going to form the Young Arms. I hope we're as courageous as you guys. Alright, so I guess they gave up on their little crush thing. That's fine. There's nothing new for items. I'm still saving up on the personal skills. I guess if that's it, we can just go back to the Valeria Palace. We could also scan the area for some loot, which I'm pretty sure I pretty much already scrounged everywhere. Hey boyfriend, don't worry about the guy in the broadcast, cause you're a lot better looking. Damn. When I saw the man's image in the sink, I thought it was a ghost. I only wish it were a ghost now. Yeah, you would. Alright, is there anything in the castle that I can, like, do? How you guys doing? So the terrorists are taking the fight to us now, huh? But we must not panic. If the terrorist group is that big, we should find out where the money's coming from. That's actually a really good idea. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually good thinking. The king is waiting. Proceed to the audience chamber. Oh, really? Interesting. Let's look around the area first. Now that we have the booty call, I'm pretty sure that there's like hidden items, like really hidden items in some rooms. That I would not have imagined before. Like this. There has to be something in here, right? Huh, I guess not. Oh, these books are all readable. Terrorist attacks in our beloved land would break the late Queen's heart. Well, I mean, wouldn't it break everyone else's heart just the same? Except for the terrorists, of course. They'd be like, hell yeah, we like doing terror. Alright, who wants to do some reading? You see a book entitled The Tale of Slayheim's Liberation. Want to read it? Slayheim's military seized power, but a resistance movement took form. Weak at first, the rebels were united into a powerful resistance by a hero. Driven by a fierce desire for peace, they overthrew the king and won a stunning victory. But the hero in war became unwanted in peacetime. The hero was charged as a war criminal and erased from the annals of history. It's probably Brad. So they've got the 4 protector states. Mariabul, in the eastern part of Broad Figaya, protects the trade routes. Silvaland, in the south, is blessed with the fertile soil and protects agriculture. Guild Galad, in the north, uses fossils to protect its unique industrial technology. And to the west is Slyheim, protector of the military might. But power that grows too strong leads a nation down the path to its own destruction. Okay, so that lets me know a little bit about the world at large. Then they've got the Sword Cathedral. Sacred Ground is where the sword mages first heard of the voice of Argetlan. The cathedral was built here to preserve Mother Figaya, so the great deeds of the sword mages wouldn't be forgotten. The Sword Cathedral is the pride of Mariabul and the guiding light of Figaya. Then we've got the Guardian Blade, which is Argetlan. It was wielded by the mage sorceress and vanquished many, many demons. The Heroine of Salvation. A nameless maiden is led to the hilltop by a sword's voice. On the hilltop, she receives the sword and a name. She is now the sword magus, and with a sword in hand, and a werewolf by her side. The people call out, and she is drawn to a bloody battlefield. The blood-drenched battlefield is where she belongs, at the graves of lives extinguished. Then we got the Figaya theory. The theory holds that Figaya itself is a single living organism. In this view, the world is a living mass, and the planet is its vessel. And the oceans inside is the life stream. And we gotta protect the planet, Cloud! And then the words are foreign, can't read the book. Alright. I wasn't sure if we read those books before, but I'm glad I did it again just to kind of refresh my mind on the lore here. What's up, guys? Why would anyone want world domination? I guess I'm not smart enough to know. Is it good or bad that the terrorists appeared at the same time as the new squad? Honestly, I can never understand the idea behind I want to destroy the world. Because, like, what are you gonna do? Like, let's say the evil villain actually successfully does destroy the world. What now? Like, once you destroy everything, you yourself as evil also gets destroyed. In some way, you know? Oh yeah, can I loot anything off these trucks? Anything over here? Hey, brown-haired dude who gave me the knife, what's up? When you meet up with the terrorists, use my knife to really stick it to them. I'm glad he's like, I hope you're using that knife. Dude, just do me a favor, just in return, just kill those bastards for me. With it. Also, I never mentioned this, but I am very much surprised how much dialogue these guys get. Very surprised. I would never have thought just random NPCs, just from like bottom pits of a map, get updated dialogue. Like, I don't think there's ever a reason to go back there, but they still give those NPCs like more things to say. It's crazy. Oh, there's the king. Instead of talking to me, go see the king. But I want to talk to you. How's your day going, man? How about you? The guy has never had a terrorist group this large before. See, this guy wants to start up a conversation. Unlike you. He's better at talking. Hey there. Queen Margaret has passed away before you were born. The king fell into such a depression that I feared the very end of Mariabul. Until now, I've mourned my dear late wife Margaret. Yet at least she who so desired peace did not have to witness these recent events. Must look on the bright side lest the sorrow be unbearable. Oh, that's it? Seriously? Huh, I thought... Okay, I thought, I had to talk to him. I guess I have to come back here with the whole party. Alright, so let's go back. Let's pick up the crew. Oh, I keep crashing into things. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Oh, hey. There you are. I thought you'd be here. Of course I'd be here, Loka. I told you I was going to come here. What's up? How'd you come together like that? We have to go back. Our next mission has been decided. Ashley? Hey. What's up? Don't worry. Everything will be alright, Marina. I guess so. Besides, I have the stone now. With this... Oh, whoops. Wait, what? Wait, with this, it'll be like I never left? Oh, okay, I see what he means. It's like, I gave you a really special gift, so it's like I never left. Okay, bye. As you can see, international cooperation is a serious problem. So I have letters from the King of Mariabul asking for permission to operate in other countries. Sylvaland is friendly with Mariabul, so we will go there first. Your next mission is to take this letter to the Queen of Sylvaland. How do we get to Sylvaland from here? Use the life energy transporter called the Life Reflector. The Life Reflector? You mean lost technology? There's an old reflector southwest of here. I want you all to try to get it working again and secure a way to Sylvaland. So we're on our own, huh? That's one way of putting it. I guess so. Yeah, I could totally see Loka be very, very complainy. She's like the very, like, not ditzy, but like, kind of like very expressive, like, anime protagonist girl. And where do we take the all-important letter? Where do we go? The Sylvaland Castle is located in the center of the Sylvian Woods. It's straight outside the live reflector, so you won't have any trouble finding it. However, you could be attacked by Odessa. Whatever happens, you must deliver the letter. I can already imagine, stuff's about to go down, and then, oh no, we lost the letter. Also, sir, do you have any important loot in this room that I should be aware about? No. So I will be on my way. Hey, buddy. He didn't give me leave. No, that's done. Just wondering if there's anything else I can touch here. Oh, let's read Irvin's diary. Oh, it's locked. I can't read it. The Fagaya Summit. The Fagaya Summit is a conference of the nation's highest-ranking leaders. This summit is held every 2 years and during a crisis. During Slayham's collapse, an emergency summit was held to discuss the world situation. The tragedy of Iscariot, a peace treaty, was also discussed again at this time. At the summit, nations meet to discuss world peace, not their own national interests. The road to world unity. So what can unite the world so that all the nations could live as one? Absolute terror? Overpowering force? Common ideals? Everyone has different ideas and opinions. Will the world ever unite? In the past, others strove for unity, only to see their achievements vanish like a dream. Is it even possible for one ruler to unify the world? Perhaps the world will unite only when all the people of the world desire unity. Alright, and then we got the coming threat. The threat of the blazing demon is past, but who knows when another threat may appear. The next disaster to strike could be a monster, or it could be a natural disaster. We are not prepared to deal with such disasters. A threat global in scale could overwhelm us. We must unite. But can we? Are our beliefs and ideas too different? Yeah. Because everyone has different ideas on what peace and unity are, and how to achieve it. Right? Like, it's so easy to say, I want world peace, right? But then when you actually talk about it and, like, say, okay, how are we going to do that? It's like, one guy's gonna say, let's just kill all the bad people. And one person be like, no, we should educate them, and then already you have a war. And then I forgot to go to the right spot to leave the castle. But before I do that, let me go ahead and save, because it has been a while. I don't think I saved since before the boss fight, before fighting Tolema. Cool. Alright, so we got that done. Okay, so let's head to the life reflector, southwest of here. But before we do that, we should head to the Magic Guild to get a new spell. So he says southwest of here. I'm guessing that he's referring to the ruins? Sorry, not the ruins. Yeah, the ruins. Well, anyway, before we do that, let's head back to town, get a new magic spell. Hey, Marina, I'm back again. I brought friends. Okay, bye. I'm very much itching to create a spell. Okay. So we got Spark, Heal, Freeze. Reflect is very high in FP. What is air screen? Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know I can read the description of the things here too. So air screen is wind protection, ups pry value. Pry is parry value. Ups physical attacks is shield, break is earth elemental, protect is shell. Rise and shine is cure sleep. Revive is for 5, reflects reflect. Quick is haste, pretty much. Vortex is aerial. Mage weapon ups physical attack power. Okay, you know what? Let's get protect. Because it seems like people are starting to hit hard. Or at least bosses are. And protect seems to be... Oh, wait, no. Did I get the wrong attack? Yeah, this is magical defense. I want physical defense. Shield. That's what I want. And then I'll get protect. I'll get the shell version. Okay, cool. Now we're all set. Now we're all good to go. So, let's head over southwest of here. Which I'm pretty sure it's that place, but we'll double check. Ah, damn it. We were surprised. Ominous inquiry. It's just floating there, menacingly. Yeah, so these guys are nothing. These guys are pretty much the equivalent of slimes. But, that actually feels good knowing that even Loka can one-shot these guys. Anyway, pretty sure it's here in the Withered Ruins. Or at least it's giving me that impression that it's in the ruins. But you know what, yeah, let's check it out anyway. I'm pretty sure it's down here. Because I remember when we activated the monster here, there was like more to this place in the back. So I'm just wondering, maybe there's more to this dungeon. And if I'm wrong, that's fine. No, can't hurt to check, right? This will just take like a minute. And I can imagine Ashley just telling the story to the other two. It's like, okay, yeah, so here I was on the first mission of my career. It was kind of awesome. I told my boss to fuck off, and I captured 3 goons, and I destroyed a monster. It was a good day. I captured 3 goons, I told my boss to fuck off, and then and I killed a legendary monster. And then and Loka's like, wow, you were so cool, huh? And Brad's like, that you're stupid. Oh, and I became friends with an orphan. Oh man, you guys should have been there. Oh, it's crazy. Damn it. Alright, so... yeah, just seeing if I can get to the end, if there's anything at the end. I don't know, when I think of southwest of here, that's the first place I thought of. Oh, look, that's that cool monster mantle. I didn't notice that my first time around. Alright, here we go. Here's the place. Okay, I thought there would be, like, more to the back of this area. I guess not. Whoops. Alright, well, we can head back, right? Oh, wait! Never went through this door. Oh, it's the emergency exit. it's the exit to the gift shop exit. Okay, well. And I just realized that this is not southwest, this is southeast. Ashley never eats seaweed, come on. And Brad's like, oh my god, you really don't know where you're going, huh? Jeez, it's over this way, man. It's like, I knew that. That was my second choice of direction. Excuse me, Brad? And Brad's like, you kid, you're fucking stupid, I swear to God. I'm like trying to figure out whether or not I want to like cuss in my streams. It's kind of fun, but I'll try to use it like sparingly. I still don't know what kind of stuff I want to include in my streams. I'm still figuring that out. Anyway, we got Civil Land Control, Ruins Mine. The generator's productivity is not at its established rate, nor is it permitted by the regulatory board. To guarantee smooth operation, we will temporarily freeze the function of the live reactor. Okay, so we got Dragon's Vein, the Ruins Mine, and the Sacred Forest, which I'm pretty sure that this is where we have to go to. Do I have to activate something here? Generator's productivity is not at its established rate. Alright, let's look outside. Is there anything else to this? Or am I just being very dumb and clueless right now? Like, Brad's already making fun of me for my getting lost. I'm pretty sure Irving has like a tracker on us, And he's like looking at a map and he's like, okay, good, they're getting to the live reactor. They should be in Silverland any moment. Wait, why are they leaving? Wait, where are they going? There's nothing over there. What is Ashley doing right now? Oh, did not see this door. There's evidence that someone broke in here. How can you tell? Who else would come here besides us? It has to be the terrorists. How are there signs of entry? A forced entry at that. I wonder if it's those terrorists from... I'm gonna, like, just have fun saying the word terrorists in this game. It could be the Odessa. Says Brad. Well, let's hurry. Gotta keep your guard up. Oh, hey guys. What are you guys doing here? Exploring, of course. I've decided when I grow up, I'll be strong like you, dude. You're stupid, Tony. You're stupid, man. Fuck out of here. Turn back right now. You already know, don't you? It's dangerous here. In my humble opinion, shut the fuck up, Scott. There's something wrong about sending us back home when it's so dangerous. That is very true. Like, it's just as dangerous out in the world. They could get surprised by some balloons. The way you're speaking isn't very cute at all. I can imagine like Loka is like being like she has like anime puffy cheeks, like it'll be cute. Oops, I got scolded by an older woman. Looks like I'm going to take that to the bank. Oops, I skipped the line. It's probably those kids. Oh, those kids that broke in. So what are you gonna do, man? We have no choice. We'll have to protect them. They'll have to come with us until our mission's complete. It's finished. Darn. You don't trust us much, huh? In reality, we got this far on our own strength. How many balloons did you fight? How many surprised you on the way over here? In my humble opinion, it wasn't our own strength, but the strength of Tim. Isn't that right, Tim? The potential party member. Oh well. I guess you're all coming with us, huh? Does that mean that you guys are... No, you're not. Okay. You're not party members. At least not yet. Ashley, take charge. Be responsible, Ashley. This looks like a puzzle. That floor is very sus. Here's the operating display. Okay, I'm gonna start up the live reflectors. What? So disheartening. Oh, that's a pretty color. Oh, it looks like something's coming out of here. Is it a monster? It's a monster. Hey. Good thing I got the protect. not to protect, the physical, yeah, the physical protect. Oh, but it's a magic-based monster, so it's not gonna matter. I didn't even catch its name. My humble opinion, rather than a monster, it would be most appropriate for it to be called a creature. What are you afraid of, Scott? You've changed the way you talk. No time for that. We gotta get away. It's dangerous here. Let's get out of here. Ashley! Guys, just go back to the previous room. It's fine. We got this. Okay, let's go. Despite your baby face, you've got guts. Not that. It's because, like, we're kids and all, and, we can get super fucked. Anyway. That monster looks really hideous. Oh, that looks like crap. Alright, it's called Elabart. And it's got 2 claws. Alright, let's take out its right claws. Lilka is going to shield herself first. Because the girl can't not take a punch. She really cannot. Stun gun blow. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna just defend everyone else too. Yeah. Yeah, punch. Punch him. Elevate Corrida. Wow. That's a lot. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, we took out the claw. Okay, great. So time for the other one. We'll do a pineapple. Lilka... Yeah, Lilka can also defend Brad. Or shield Brad. And then after this turn, I'll have her, just do a round of heals. Okay, good. I thought that missed. Okay, she should be fine. Oh, that's not fine. Oof. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Okay. That's our first KO. Actually, no, that's not true. Brad died in the prologue. So, I'll have Ashley res. I'll have Brad heal her when she gets back up. How's that? Because I'm pretty sure she's not going to take the punch if she gets rezzed. Oh wow. And she's going to take that punch. Alright, let's just keep attacking. Damn it, missed. Brad, it's up to you. Gotta take out that claw. It's not really much of a claw, it's more like a what's it called? Soccer bopper? Sock and boppers. It's more fun than a pillow fight. Okay. Alright, so this is fine. Alright, there we go. Gotta lock on while throwing this frag grenade. Also, I keep forgetting, Loka has, scan. Gotta see what he's about. It's level 13. Don't know his weaknesses. Okay, that's fair, I guess. I think at this point we can just brute force it, and then Loka just can keep healing. We could have Loka also try to attack. So he's lightning based, so I'm going to just strongly guess that he'll be weak to water. No, but that's good damage. Well, we can keep trying everything else. Maybe it won't like ice. Take that. Yeah. This is what you get for killing me. That would have been really awesome if Loka did actually kill him with that shot. Just to make sure everyone's health is topped off. So I feel like that's gonna be the reoccurring strategy for this game. Oh, there we go. Hey, look at that. Nice. We got money. Got level ups. Wow, these guys level up twice. Good job, guys. And I keep forgetting to use the miracle card or whatever to double the reward. It seems like these guys siphoned energy from the power reactor. Then we should be okay, right? You know, it's not working. It's like there's no power at all. Is it because of the monster? The monster was pretty much like a huge lightning rod. Hey, not moving? If so, can't we just give it some energy? But what do live reflectors run on? Wow. Tim, put that away. That's indecent. We are able to get here because of this mysterious power. Tim? What is this power? That shot makes it not helpful at all. Tim, put that away. That's very indecent of you. We could all go to jail. I don't understand it either, but the amulet my mother left me, the medium, the guardian of life, the Ardoriuk medium is opening up. Whee! Okay, look, it seriously looks like his dick is making him fly. Tim! Tim! Oh, he, like, passed out, I guess. Hey, thanks to you, the power reactor has been revived. But that power, what was it? My mother told me the medium's power is concealed. I wonder if that's it. Thank you very much. I'm fine now. Ashley, aren't you in the middle of a mission? Better hurry. Yeah, but, like... Dude, what was that? Why? How? Hey, don't worry, dude. Leave Tim to me. Besides, that light will protect me. Getting back to the town of Maria from here is easy. We're off schedule. The Silverland ruling family can't get there any later. When the mission's over, I'll be home immediately. Don't do anything like this while we're still away. We get it. We get the message. While we're away, we, the Young Arms, will maintain the peace in the town of Maria. That's what I'm warning you against, man. Dude, like, just chill. Just hang out. Just hang out in front of the shop. Just relax. Have fun being orphans. Talking about cute girls. Okay? Just chill. Hey, don't worry so much, okay? It'll make me lose confidence. In my humble opinion, hurrying up would be a very good idea. The medium's illumination will protect us all. It's fine. Probably. Alright. So I'm pretty sure we have to go to the left one. Oh, they have satellites. That's what that is. They have satellite teleporters. That's crazy. And the Varukisas are now fully equipped. When considering the energy expenditure for takeoffs, frequent use is impossible. Our most serious enemy is now probably financial. For the one who's considering making the world an enemy, life's hard. It's very hard trying to be a terrorist. That's because Tolema's plant is not operating as planned. Proceed with the report. Yes, sir. Currently, the alchemic plant is operating at above 60%. That's passing grade. So, we do have extra energy to divert to the Varukisas. Yes, but we still have the Heimdallgazo to work on, so it's not over yet. Damn, every time there's a new phrase, I have to like stop and be like, Heimdall. Okay, got it. Everyone who sees the black wings of the Varukisas is overwhelmed. It's clear Oh right, he's supposed to have like more of like a Seymour voice. It's clear that the flights are an effective method to convey the menace of Odessa. Tolema, our most important task is that you bring the plant to 100%, and do it as soon as possible. Yes, I'll take care of it. You look busy, or Telema, do you prefer boredom? Care to trade places? Well, how about it, Chewbacca? I think I'll pass. What's beyond my jurisdiction, so send only fun work my way. Oh, look at this. Very well shot cutscene. My apologies for being late, but I have an update. Let's hear it, Antonora. Yes. Our group attacking the Varakisas before takeoffs have been identified as a unit called the Arms. Did you say Arms? Weren't they using the demon summoning experiment? Yes. Mariabul's special unit Arms of Independent Authority was annihilated when they formed. The arms that attacked us this time were not an ordinary unit. No, we should call them the same unit. Huh? You don't make sense. I don't get it. Explain it again. Parts of the annihilated arms were organized into a private unit. Is that clear? No, not really. Their non-aligned status makes it appear as if they are independent. We have verified that the buyer is low-level nobility. In other words, the arms are now a rich person's hobby? Even so, they act like they're allies of justice or whatever. I hate that kind of stuff. It's offensive. Being peaceful, that's offensive to me. I don't like those words. Either way, they're no match for us now. There's no need to pay attention to... But they're worth using. If they're hostile towards us, we should just let them be so. They're allies of justice, after all. But what will happen when they're beaten to a pulp? The masses who witness will fear Odessa's power. They have no choice but to accept our power. The arms will have them performing plenty of pathetic antics. And we trace their activity. They're off towards Silverland. Ooh, I've been waiting for this. It's just a job for me. What are you gonna do? Chewbacca. Do you disapprove? If so, I can skip it. No, that's fine. Welcome them in as a grand manner as possible. I'm like super whiffing these voices. They're like all over the place. I am so sorry. Our enemies are finances. Huh, that's a good one, Kana. Well, if I spoke too freely, please excuse me. I'm not criticizing. In fact, I commend your assessment. But there's no need to be concerned. Leave the financing to me. And as it, like, he points to a money machine, like just printing counterfeit bills or whatever. It's like, we have all the money in the world. Is it that man again? Ah. Alright. Here we are. I must hurry. Silverland Castle is in the middle of the forest. Before I do that, we're gonna go back into the live reflector. And I'm gonna see if there's any rooms here. Is there still a room? No. Okay. It's only in the first region. Okay, cool. So, yeah, let's take a look at this new town. How's everybody's health? Wow, everyone leveled up pretty great. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second, and I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Hey, yeah, so as I was saying, everyone leveled up pretty well from that last fight. Everyone's HP got big ups. Now I have not been keeping track of people's stats, but oh wow, people are starting to get into the like triple digits on stats. Except for Loka. Loka's still... the girl needs work. Does she have, like, any good stat? I mean, her sorcery is up. Her magic's up. Which makes sense. But she's lacking in, like, everything else. That's fine. She'll get better in time, I guess. Maybe she's a slow learner. Oh yeah, so speaking of levels, let's do a battle here. Let's gauge how strong the enemies are here. Oh god. The man trap. I'm sure you guys don't like the fire. Yep. Okay. Brad, why? Oh, poor Loka. She's really not having the best day. Alright, cool. Alright, there it is. Oh, that's a big place. Hey there. I have come bearing a royal letter from the King of Mariabul. Wait a minute, that's not true. But that's fine. I've heard rumors, but I had no idea. A fighting force with no allegiance to any country. Very interesting indeed. Soldiers without borders, that's crazy. That sounds pretty sick. It does seem like an effective way to counter Odessa, which also operates as a separate entity. And yet... I don't think I can accept what is written in this letter. I can just imagine, like a PS, like on the end of the letter, PS, send nudes, please. I cannot so easily allow free access to our country's live reflector. If you of arms have permission to come and go as you like, our people might come to doubt their security. After all, why should I consider you of arms any different from Odessa? We're not really much of a threat. I'm just some kid. She's just even more of a kid. He's kind of, I don't know. He just comes with us, I guess. Your Highness, you see. I know. You just want to defeat Odessa, as it says here. You know, do you have anything else? Do you do any magic tricks? Our land likes magic tricks. It's like, no, yeah, she will ask that. She'll ask, hey, do you guys know magic tricks? Like, we have a mage. Does that count? And Loka's like, what? No, Ashley, what the hell? And Ashley's like, just play along. This might be our only chance. And Brad's like, oh god, this is stupid. Okay. It is only reasonable for the powerless to fear the powerful. I have no guarantees that you'll... Oh god, that was so stupid, I'm sorry. I have no guarantees that you'll not begin acting like Odessa once you have free access to my country. That is very true, actually. You see my point? I see, actually. So I'm terribly sorry, but I cannot accept your proposal. Please convey to the King of Mariabul along with my greetings. Oh, wait. It was actually Sir Valerio who proposed this, wasn't it? How do you know? Only he could have come up with an idea as novel as an independent fighting force. Yeah, the king's too dumb for that. Please tell him to come visit me with his lovely sister, not arms. Thus wishes the Queen of Silverland. I understand, Your Highness, I guess. Oh, I have an emergency report. Oh, please forgive, Your Highness. Never mind. What's so important? Oh yes, there's been a terrorist attack in the Silverland town of Halmet. Reports suggest it was the terrorist band. Odessa. Your Highness. Do whatever you want, I guess. Even if we have to put a call to arms now, our knights won't be able to assemble in time. Well then, shall we see just how fast our independent fighting force is then? With pleasure. I am pleased to go fight terrorists. It's the only thing that keeps me... It's the only thing that lets me sleep at night now. Let's go, everyone. When we meet such grave danger, nothing should keep us apart. That's the obvious conclusion, now that I think about it. I wonder when it was I forgot that true strength comes from joining together. But... Your Highness, is something the matter? Oh, nothing. So what do you think of them? Well, I think the kid's kind of annoying. The girl's kind of cute. I wonder if she has a boyfriend. Like, no, not that. I wonder if that big dude has a boyfriend too. Like, can you imagine? Like, it's so stupid. They seem to be very honorable to me, Your Highness. I saw no signs of ulterior motive, so I believe that they're simply acting for the common good. I feel like they're too stupid to be evil. And this is not just coming from the guy. That's also me. I feel like them as a group are too stupid to be evil. And I believe you are correct. They are indeed honorable, and their desire to protect Figaya genuine. Yes, of course. That is also part of what makes me nervous. Hey guys. As a messenger from a foreign state, please be polite in your audience with her highness. Still not used to the fighting forces with no nationality. Mary Abul certainly is strange. They talk about conquering the world, but that won't happen as long as we're around. Or if they try anything in spite of us, we'll just have to show them the error of our ways forcefully. Okay, so now we are in a new castle. Time to loot the place. Remember, as heroes, we must fulfill our duties and loot the damn place. I did it. I rang the bell. You can ring the bell by pulling the cord on that pulley, but please don't ring it without cause. Whoops. Did I go this way already? I did. Also, this is very triumphant music. Going to Hausmetz, are you? It's far to the east of here. Don't forget visual checks. That's probably the exit. No, it's not. But you are a safe point. So I'll take it. Alright, I think... Okay, so there's the exit. Welcome to Sylvia. We are proud of this castle surrounded by greenery. Okay. I think my goal for tonight will be getting to Hausmetz. But first, let's loot the damn place. Sir. Sir. This is awful. You can hear him snoring from a league away. He wouldn't wake up if Odessa came and shook his hand. I got this. I got this. Brad, pick this dude. Oh man, could you imagine? Lilka's, yeah. All right, I'm gonna have to. You can hear him snore from a league away. He wouldn't wake up if Odessa came and shook his hand. All right, I'm gonna have to come back later, I guess. I do have one solution for that, though. Oh, what's in the center here? Oh, that's a lot of reading. The bookcase is starting to move. Oh. Dude. Oh, hell yeah. Silver harp. Hazel sprig. Blue anklet. Clear chime. Is there anything else in here? Sweet. Let's check it out. So Hazel sprig nullifies disease. Protective gear for deserter. That's for Brad. Nullifies paralysis. Clear chime nullifies confusion. Oh, dude. Mittens ups physical defense. I feel like Lilka should have the mittens because her defense is like really low, but she loses a lot of magic attack and defense, so I feel like it's not really that worth it. So I'll let her keep that magic book. For Brad, he can have... He doesn't need mittens. Ability block, I guess. Or maybe null paralysis. That's probably good. Okay, that's fine. You see a book entitled The Power of Technology. By analyzing fossilized remains, Guild Galad has developed many industrial goods for export. These industrial goods have gone a long way toward improving people's lifestyles, but these technologies have also been used for weapons of war. The technologies can be used for more efficient killing or for improving people's lives, which occurs is entirely dependent on the user's will. Alright, you guys up for more reading? Kingdom ruled by a queen. The Kingdom of Silverland has long been ruled by its queen, with the king only lending assistance. This is because Silverland boasts a history of utilizing its natural heritage for bountiful food. They call the earth Mother, so it is only natural for their ruler to be female as well. Therefore, Silverland's system of government evolved into a matriarchy. That makes sense. Wait, I saw like 2 different books here. Okay, well, the fall of Slayheim. After the Slayheim Liberation War, the country itself perished. Since militarism caused Slayheim's fall, people thought of the danger of war perished along with Slayheim. In its place, though, Guild Galad began to manufacture weapons of mass-destructive capability. It was only natural for other nations to become wary of Guild Galad and its activities. Fearing that the new weapons would be turned on them, other nations watched Guild Galad very closely. Then we got cosmological concerns. The world we see about us is not the only one that exists. It's one dimension of many. The world is not singular, there are other worlds which exist parallel to our own. The 2 seas. 2 seas exist in Filgaia, the Inland Sea and the Outer Sea. This is because Filgaia is circular in shape. The Inland Sea is enclosed by land, joined to the other sea by a shoal. As its name implies, the Outer Sea encircles the land. Part of the Great Sea is rendered impassable by the Gate Bridge. This results in the creation of a second inland sea. So I'm guessing it's like a circle of land, followed by a bigger circle of ocean, followed by another bigger circle of land, and like near the top is all ocean. But like there's a bridge connecting the two, I think. That's what I'm getting here. Days of Peace. The people of Silverland possesses an abiding desire for peace, so peace has long been maintained. Because of this, most knights in the military have never seen actual combat. Since they believe so strongly in peace, many Silverlanders question the necessity of the knights. Even if the knights are symbolic only, that itself is a testament to Silverland's abiding peace. Live reflectors. They are transporters built with Block's technology. Although they are used regularly, the principles on which they operate are not understood today. Therefore, no more live reflectors can be built. Since there is a toll taken on the body of the user, first-time users often experience some discomfort. At present, much research into this problem and into the underlying technology is being conducted. Huh, that's weird. Our crew just went in no problem, as far as we know. Excavation Country, Desert Region. Northwest of Silverland lies a huge desert where the Kingdom of Slayheim used to be, a civilization possessing highly advanced technology used to exist there, the legends say. Supporting this legend are many weapons excavated from the area utilizing lost technology. However, international agreement now forbids further excavation and regulates already excavated items. And I think... Wait, what? Alright, one more. Southern country, Silverland. Silverland Castle is a beautiful castle surrounded by bountiful nature. The country is blessed with fertile farmland and has a productive agricultural industry. It is also known as Filgaya's kitchen for its food exports. Its people are known for their deep connection to the earth and their warm hearts. Okay, now we're done. Got a good history lesson there, and my throat is already dead. So we're gonna get to helmets, watch a cutscene, hopefully with not too much dialogue, and we're done for the night. So where they say it was, far to the east. So it's over this way. Hey. I found a bullet load. Sure. That's actually really good. Considering this this universe. I found a magazine of bullets. Like that's actually really useful. All right, guys. Oh. Yeah, I'll take $1,000. Yeah, that's fine. I was running low anyway. But you know what I'm actually running low on? Actual bullets. But I don't want to waste a bullet load. Also, I feel like we should have rested at that castle somehow before heading out. Alright, pretty sure it's like right here. Yep. You can tell because of the spot of color on that floor. It's like a little bit different. And I'm pretty sure there's something else over here too that we haven't unlocked yet. Alright, we went to helmets. Oh, it's a very peaceful town. This is the town, right? The one that was attacked by Odessa? It's hard to believe that information was incorrect, though. Alright, everyone. Let's spread out and search for clues. It's quiet. Something seems wrong. Yeah, where is everybody? Did everyone go to Sunday church? Like, what's the deal? Well, did you find anything, guys? Personally, the town is a little boring for me. And there's no one here. It's a ghost town. But what's even more strange are all the signs of life. You mean the lack thereof? People were here so recently that some of the food is still warm. And I ate some of it. I've noticed that we haven't eaten at all since we started. Okay, I was actually super kidding that everyone went to Sunday church. I guess they did. But there might be somebody. Watch out. It's crap. Hey, thank you for hugs, Tennis. Hugs back. Oh, look out! What was that? Whenever I have this much fun, my glasses start falling down. Odessa! Indeed! I am a member of Kakaktis, Odessa's Special Forces team. You don't need to know that, though. But we kind of already did. You don't. You don't need to. But we already. Fine. Come down from here and face us like a man. Sir. An uppity little girl, aren't you? I cannot grant your wish, for if I were to fight you myself, I might accidentally kill you. Trask. I leave it to you. Oh. Fighting a boss now? Oh no. I did not expect to be fighting a boss. Oh, he's poisoned. Oh, he's poisoned. Shoot. My team is not in the best state right now. Like, we don't have ammo. We barely have anything for ammo. He has 2 parts. Okay, this is a... Oof. Okay, we'll do this. We're going to heal up. Lilka will start shielding everybody. I did not expect to be fighting a boss right now. I thought I would make it to town, watch a few cutscenes, stock up on supplies, and then maybe do a boss. And he has poison breath. Of course. Oh, thank God. Oh, that's amazing. Good job, guys. Do I have anything that covers poison? No, right? Not really. Alright, well, that's fine. Alright, so I guess we'll just start attacking? Let's attack the crystal first. Lilka? Is there even a point to scan it? Because I'm pretty sure it's just gonna go, this is Trask, he's level 15, let's say. Health unknown. Affinities unknown. Oh, okay, good. It felt like he missed, but he got it. Cool. Good job, Brad. All right, so Brad's out of bullets. He's gonna go straight up punches now. And yeah, Lilka can just top off Brad. Cool, cool, cool. Oh wow, this monster is pretty weak. I think his like biggest attack is his poison breath. So as long as he doesn't use that, I think we're fine. And let's have Loka start attacking. So it's a rock-based monster, so I'm gonna assume water might work. Maybe? No. Okay, water is not good. So it has a crystal, so maybe lightning will break it. Or maybe break would break it if I had rock-based magic. That would make sense. Oh, but it doesn't matter, we destroyed the crystal. Okay, so water's no go. Let's try spark. Okay, that's normal damage. Counterattack. Oh, that's not so bad. Oh, because I destroyed the crystal, now he's just gonna keep counterattacking. You know what? Screw it. Let's just scan him anyway. Just to see what his level is, I guess. He's level 14. Don't know his weakness. I'm going to strongly assume it's, Earth. He's weak to Earth. Let's try freeze. Yeah. Oh! Okay. He's weak to ice. Good. Was this a PS2 game? Actually, it's a PS1 game. So this was a game that has been sitting in my PS1 collection for as long as I've been alive, pretty much. And I have never got around to play it. I've only played the prologue, but I never got past it. So I'm just here giving it a chance, just playing it all the way through. Oh, you might buy this? Oh yeah, definitely. So yeah, I've only played a little bit of it, like the intro to the game, and I just saw reviews on it online. Apparently the game's fairly trivial, but the story's like kind of cute. But yeah, I'm just giving it a try for myself. Because this game has been sitting with me for the longest time, and I've never decided to play it. Also, there's so much dialogue in here. Also, so much reading. And we did it. Trask is a specially designed anti-personnel weapon beast. None of your techniques will have any effect on it. Well, enough chit-chat for now. It's time for all of you to take a little nap. Alright, so we didn't win. Oh, that thing's huge. Watch out, everyone. Something's coming. We all know what's coming, man. We see it. It's right in front of us. Oh, that's what he meant. Oh, I see. Can't let it end like this. I can hear it from inside myself. You must take the power now, before it's too late. It's too late. No, I won't let it be. It sounds like he's like about to summon a persona. What's this? This wasn't in my plans. Trask was blown away, and with only one blast from that light. Wait, that was a blast of light? I didn't imagine they could damage Trask, but still, it looks like I can still capture them as originally planned. That light! It could have gotten me as well. Yeah, I wish we could see it. I wish you could see what happened. That'd be nice. Hopefully he can help us recall what happened. Anyways, we are now in jail. Are you conscious now? Yeah, I could totally see Brad going to Ashley's like, oh good, you're not dead. Cool. I don't feel well. I feel like I'm gonna puke. What in the world happened? I don't know. After I was attacked by the Trask, I couldn't move my body, and then, through a lazy consciousness, I saw everything turn white. That's all I can remember. When I came to, I was locked in here. So we're in jail. Damn, things like this always happen to me. Hey, look, are you alive? Let her stay like that for a bit. It'll help her body recover. She's a very weak girl, as we have probably found out in battle. Loka? I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. But... did something happen? No, it's nothing. That's alright. Ashley is Ashley. I wonder what happened to me. For example, maybe for a minute I thought Ashley was you. But more importantly, how long are we going to stay like this? We've got to do something, right? Of course. Alright, let's start thinking about how to escape. Alright, so how are we? So, we leveled up. That's nice. But we're still hurt. Alright, so we're locked in here. This looks loose. Yeah, that block looks a little bit loose. So, Brad, pick that damn thing. Yeah. The tilt is fixed now. Looks like it could be moved. You can move parts of the blocks and stone images by pressing and holding the directional keys. Wait, what? Oh, I see. I have to... oh. Did former prisoners do this? We can escape through this hole. I see Brad is very experienced with this. Oh, I guess this is a new mechanic now for puzzles. That looks like something I could move. Because it's a different color. Turns out no, I guess. Darn it, I'm like, what is that? It looks like something of interest. I'm fine. Lucky card. I have to I have to remember to use the lucky cards when I fight bosses. I keep forgetting. Oof. Nailed it. Okay. Where are we heading out now? Oh. Ooh, I didn't see that. Oh no. Oof. Alright, how's my party here? Everyone's a little bit hurt. Also, Ashley, take point. Oh no! Shoot! There we go. I should go into a battle just to heal everybody. Alright, Ash, let's do it. I surprised them! Yeah, let's do it. Oh gosh. Bone drinks. Oh, that's cool. Alright, Loka. Who's the most hurt? That'd be Loka. They're pretty weak. Okay, that's fine. We'll heal the rest of them next time. That's locked. Brad, can you kick it down? No. Whoa! Okay, we're gonna have to run for it. Oh, look at those things. They're like bony skeleton peacocks. They're ghouls. Oh, but they're also weak. Okay, good. So Brad, beat him up, Loka, heal Brad, and then everyone is topped off. What I'm going to hope is that there's no boss at the end of this dungeon, but I'm going to assume that there's going to be a boss. The reason why I don't want a boss is because we are out of bullets for both Ash and Brad. Oh, I know what to do there. Gonna have Ash throw the knife. Then back we go. Ooh, save point. We're almost out of the jail. So this is awesome. I was going to end the stream at that town, but I think I can just keep going a little bit longer. There's nothing else in here, right? Okay. What? Okay, well, it's a trap. That's all I need to know. Hey! A crest! Nice! Alright. Got it. There's nothing else here. Just because it happened twice doesn't mean that there will be a third. This might be a job for Brad. Okay. This is some weird, like, Shadow Temple, Legend of Zelda thing going on here. The candlestick light will open closed roads. So this is a job for Loka here. There we go, nailed it. First try. Alright, we're almost out. Hey, sup? I watched all the villagers get arrested and followed them here, but I'm at my limit. Behind that door, villagers are imprisoned. The lever is hard to move, but you guys can manage. Help save everyone. Alright. Yeah. Hey guys! What's up? These people are... We're the residents of the village of Helmets. You all are... No, we're not Odessa, don't worry. We look very weird compared to you guys. But no, we're not terrorists. We're trying to fight... We are fighting to save everyone from the tyranny of the terrorists. We all might be saved. Will we get a chance to return to Helmets together? Take heart, you guys. I promise everyone will have a safe rescue. This guy with glasses suddenly pulled a weapon on us. After that, we were shoved into this dungeon and locked up. So because you guys are gonna help us, make them believe that you're real allies? Of course, so relax. We'll return to your village with all of you. But traveling in a group this large could be dangerous. Then I'll go ahead and check things out. Once safe passage is verified, we can all leave together. Okay, first things first. So Ashley's all alone right now. Do you guys have bullets? No, you guys don't have bullets. Grandma, do you have bullets? No. Hey, young lady. Oh, you guys are killing me here. Alright, well. Do you have bullets, sir? This is where the death row inmates were housed and executed back when there was a death sentence. One can't possibly feel safe confined in such place. The execution area is at the end. It's a short way out from here, but you might not be alive. Damn. Okay. Oh, I can see why it wouldn't be safe, because there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Okay, can't go that way. Okay, I see. I just gotta find the right way to get out. It's so dark. Yeah, no, that girl was right. It's actually very dark and narrow in here. Yeah, I wouldn't lead a group of villagers through this either. Alright, but I'm almost there. I think I'm all set. Yep, there's the exit. Okay. I did it. Oh, are those terrorists? Yeah, those are Odessas. Okay. The preparations at the the preparations at the execution point should be about ready, right? I don't trust that guy, even though he's on our side. It's safer if you don't just talk so carelessly about Mr. Judecca. Judecca? He's plotting something again? Alright, can't go that way, they'll see me. I thought I could waltz in, go through that door. But that's not an option right now. Oh, did not see that. Okay, I'll be more careful. Alright, I found the way out. Welcome to Execution Ground. You finally made it here. I've been waiting. But I wasn't the only one waiting for you. This. Ugh. Guys, what happened? Guys, what the hell? I leave you guys alone for, like, literally 2 minutes. Luca, Brad, what happened? Yeah, don't look at me. Don't look at me, says Brad. Sorry. I can excuse the incompetence from Lilka, but Brad, really? The villagers we just helped were taken as human shields. They said resist and they're dead. All of this was a trick. He plotted all of this. Hang on, guys, I'm on my way. And where are you going? That's not your duty. What? Your opponent is Little Trask. Oh shit, it's the one from before. No. Don't think about resisting. I'll kill your buddies if you do. But the preparations aren't finished yet. You mean it's a warning? Yep. The plan got a little messed up, but there's a reason I captured you arms people. By executing all of you publicly, I can rid of myself of enemies and also show the terror of Odessa. We didn't kill the people of Helmets when we caught them, so they'd witness the event. Oh, that's big evils. It's something a very vain terrorist would do. Look, even I'd prefer to take care of it myself, but we have our reasons. I'd appreciate your understanding on this. I'd appreciate if you know why we are killing you, and trying to push terrorism. Now go, Trask, but don't kill them too quickly! Ashley! Resist and I'll kill the hostages. Hoo, this is so thrilling! My glasses are about to fall off! is it? What are you doing, man? Ugh, this voice echoing again. What is this? Don't think. Hesitation's only for fools. All you need now is hope and desire. That's it. I want power. I want enough power to overcome any diversity. Sorry, adversity. Not diversity. Adversity. If I have that, then take a hold of it. Of what? Oneself. It really sounds like he's about to summon a persona. Like, this is nonsense. This light. It's from that time. Change of plans. Kill all the hostages. What? It reached even the lady's consort's child. You can't do as you please. It's the same light. This says the end, the light of the start, but I believe it. That time I was late. The light is nostalgic. Right, Ashley? What was that? I'm trying to like piece something together. So, when Lilka passed out, she heard, or she saw something at the same time Ashley, was hearing the voices. And Lilka was like, Ashley, it kind of looked like my sister, but it wasn't. So, I'm probably thinking that, the soul, spirit, etc. of Lilka's sister is being communicated through Ashley. Or to take it even further, Ashley is the incarnation of Ashley's sister. Sorry, of Lilka's sister. I still don't know the importance of the sister, but we'll see. Again, something I didn't plan on. Darn, I can't keep up. Okay, bye. Oh wow, this music. Oh. This is from that time. What's happened to me? You look like an action figure. You look like a Power Ranger, dude. I don't understand. I don't understand it. But the one thing I do know is I know I can fight. This pain and form are mine. It's just the power to fight. Damn, and I thought Brad was the edgy one. Okay, so we got a few things here. Actually, we got just two things. So Ashley got two moves, Hot Fencer and Banisher. Hot Fencer is the Knight's Disintegrator Blade. The Banisher is Organic Particle Accelerator Gun. I feel like these are like ultimate moves. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Bio Missile. Alright, we're gonna try to build up that, only 1 damage, wow. That's crazy. Alright, we're gonna build up that FP so we can see what Banisher is. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be so cool. Nah, man, you can't poison me. Get out. Get out with that. Damn it, he did poison me. That's absurd. Alright, so I'm gonna defend. And I'm just gonna build up the FP. Just to make sure I don't die. Alright, one more turn. Oh, come on now. Oh, well, I'm already poisoned, so it doesn't matter. No, but you gotta hit me, though. There we go. Alright, let's check it out. Banisher. Oh, that's just straight up Ultima. Wow! That's a lot of damage. Yeah, that's just straight up Ultima. And I'm back to regular old me. With no bullets. I need to cure that poison. But yeah, that was cool. I'm glad we did that. Aw, man. I hope I'm close to beating it, because I feel like I wasn't supposed to do that too early, the Banisher move. Because I feel like that's what triggered me to leave that state. And I completely forgot, when someone's FP is at 100, you are immune to status effects. Which is a very interesting design choice. Oh, it's not always. Okay, I thought it was always. Or I think it's only like once per battle. In any case, I should heal up. Also, I just noticed that Ashley is smiling here. Like, teeth out smiling. That's weird. It's really hard to see because his teeth are like really small on his model. But hey, we got him. Good job, Ash. Level 14. Force access. It's finished. No, that's wrong. It started. Whoa, my strength is disappearing. Yeah, that's expected. He's gonna pass out. Ashley? What was that? What the hell happened? It must have been this guy. It must mean this guy was chosen by ARMS. It's not just about power. It's about shouldering some burden. If that's not the case, I wouldn't be able to overcome the battles I am to face. From now on... Alright. Whew. So hey Queen, we did it. I was most impressed with your actions on behalf of Helmets. By the way, Ashley. Yes, Your Highness. Are you sufficiently recovered? There were reports that you suffered injury in your recent action. I'm fine. Thank you very much for asking, Your Highness, but it was nothing. I am very pleased to hear it. We can't have everything untoward happen to you while we're protecting our civil land, can we? This couldn't be... I'll give you permission to use live reflectors in Silverland. This is a royal letter to the King of Mariabul to that effect. I hope I can entrust you with it. Your Highness, thank you. This time, it is I who should thank you. Isn't that so, Sir Valeria? Oh shit. Hey buddy. I thank you for the cooperation of Silverland. It will ease our labors. Irving. Sorry to have involved you in this unpleasant affair. Let us end it here. If you go down below the castle, I believe you'll find someone waiting for you. Thank you, Your Highness. Go ahead. I'll see you later. The formalities for granting you permission to use the live reflectors may take some time. Okay. I'll wait. I hope you don't mind waiting for the official papers to be drawn up. I guess we have too much red tape around here. We could learn some things from you, it seems. Okay. Ooh, okay. So, under the castle? Does she mean here? Probably not. Alright, we'll keep looking. Oh yeah, let's see if that guy woke up. That guard. Oh, he's still sleeping. Oh, this jerk. Oh yeah, so Ashley got a new move, right? He has access. Contact and release inner presence. That's really wild. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much his Ultima. Okay. Let's take a look around the castle once more. What am I doing here? Important events are happening outside, but I am here doing nothing. Okay, so there's something going on outside. Got it. This isn't confirmed, but I've heard that there's a secret room somewhere at the castle. One should be able to find it with judicious visual checks. Visual check, okay. Oh, does he mean like you just gotta spin the camera a bit and it'll show? Oh, it's those guys. We were waiting for you. What's up, guys? Hey, what's up? That's funny. They look like normal people to me. But they are the heroes who saved us. They're more powerful than they look. Heroes? Us? Nah. Don't worry about it. Of course. Is there anyone else around? I heard you were magnificent. I have a single son who's just about your age, miss. You aren't single, aren't you? You're pretty scary looking. I'm glad you're on your side. You have some kind of edge around you. I heard a rumor that a mysterious black knight appeared. Did you see it? Now just wait a second. I'm so glad you are all safe. There is nothing more ARMS could have hoped for. You are a great aid to us in a dangerous time. I trust you will continue to fight the terrorists. Of course. There's no one but ARMS to stand up against Odessa. We are the true heroes of this story. The scout's report is in. Did Judeka succeed? No, he has failed. Destroying the ARMS isn't so simple. It appears not a single person was killed. Our casualty list reports Trask, the anti-human monster, as demolished. Trask was... impossible. It's impossible. How did it happen? Yes, according to a report, a grotesque Black Knight appeared in a flash? High-level energy source registered at the battle location at the time. Grotesque Black Knight? So, he used a trump card for the ARMS. Or was he... What do you wish us to do? We cannot let it go. With our operating funds, secure energy for the Gazo. I hate these names sometimes. Then there's the ARMS gaining influence. We've got problems. The secret evil society is so terrible. You're joking, what? Is that really what you're calling yourselves? With Kaina's demon summoning, our forces can grow stronger. Our victory is certain if we exert pressure all at once with our superior power. I've always gotten everything I've ever wanted. Power, you, and Fagaya are all mine. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Like, take a step back. You have your new orders. Execute Operation Guardian as planned and put a rush on getting hold of that boy. Tonight, I want you here with me. Now, when you say tonight you want me with... What do you talk about here? What's going on? But yes. This is so stupid. Alright. Alright, 3 days later. What's going on? Hi, are you back for good? Or are you on leave? Again. No, I'm just on leave. I have to go back soon. Oh, I knew it. Hey, don't look so depressed. I'm proud of what I'm doing. Also, I'm fulfilling our promise. Remember the promise that I will come back? I've done that at least 3 times canonically in the game. Marina, I want to tell you about what we've done. We're actually like legit heroes. But then you won't have any time to rest with me. Aw, Marina, I just have to tell you, I don't need much rest anyway. Oh, very well. There's so much to tell, and I don't know where to start. We've been through so much, we've seen and done so many things. It hasn't been easy, but the feeling that you get when you save someone is priceless. Just the other day, people were calling me a hero. Isn't that crazy? Like, a hero? Yeah, a hero. Just what I always wanted to be. Of course I had help. I didn't act alone, of course, but when they called me the hero who fought against Odessa, it felt good. Oh. People expect a lot, and that gives me a lot of strength to go on. And I feel like I have to be the hero who dispels people's fears, the hero who saves the world. That doesn't make sense. Marina? Is what you're describing really a hero, Ashley? It doesn't sound like one. Sure, some horrible things are happening in Falgaia, but does that mean that Ashley the hero has to do something about it? Is a hero just someone who is sacrificed for others who can't solve their own problems? Seriously? Look, Marina, I've said it before and I'll say it again, I know you want to get on this dick, but I have to save the world, for I am a anime protagonist, okay? This is conflicting information. I can't just hit it and quit it, and also try to be, you know, like a Joestar. By naming you their hero, does everyone else smirk their own duties just stop trying? If hero is a euphemism for sacrifice, then no, I'm not happy about it at all. Okay, so now I'm starting to understand her a little bit more. She doesn't want a hero to be someone that just dies for the greater good. Especially when the hero is someone I care for. Wait, hold on, Marina, like, who says I'm dying? Who says I'm sacrificing myself? I thought this stone would keep us together over the distance. I thought my feelings for you would bridge the emotional gap between us. But the reality is that we hardly see each other. And now that you're always away, I think of you more than before, and yet I feel further away from you than ever. Tell me, are you still Ashley? Are you still the Ashley I know? Tell me, I can't take the anxiety anymore. Oh shit, this is actually really goofy. Marina, what do you want? I understand, Ashley. I know you're still Ash. I know, but I torment you because of my own insecurity. I suffer you because I have to suffer myself. I'm horrible. No, I'm the horrible one. I feel like I'm being gaslit here. Like I'm just having a job here. I'm having a career, and she's been cheering me on this whole time, and now she's like she's saying it's all my fault because I'm doing my job. I feel like I'm being super gaslit. There's something I have to tell you, but I just can't find the right words. It's something that will make your anxiety worse. Forget about that for now, Ashley. Just get some rest. Oh, this girl, I swear. It was cute at first, but Jesus. I'm tired. Hey, Ashley, you paying attention? Huh? Oh, sorry, I was just daydreaming. Sorry, what was going on? Still feeling the effects? No, I'm just tired. Sorry, can you explain the mission once more? Well, before that, you did help us back at Golgotha Prison. We also met in Damson City. Do you remember? I am offended. I can't believe you would miss my entrance. I, the behind-the-scenes ruler of all. Marvel is an authority of lost technology. Ever since we became acquainted through correspondence, she has been deeply involved in arms. Correspondence, really? I guess some people like those things, especially rich folk. I remember you as a little bit more reliable, though. Or will you finally realize that you are the Black Knight, Night Blazer? That sounds terrible. Night Blazer? That sounds fake and made up. What you transformed it into during the incident, the Black Knight who wields Fury Destruction, it's what you've been christened. It's what you have been christened, Maribel. I've heard from Irving that you are the sole survivor of Odessa's demon summoning ritual, aren't you? The demon who possesses you and the Lost Guardian Blade, Argilom, have met. These two powers joined within you to become and came into a balance, neither attaining supremacy. The holy power and the demonic combined with your own soul to become Night Blazer. That is another you see. Oh my god, he actually did summon a persona. He, no shit, actually summoned a persona. I wouldn't worry about it now. I thought I was kidding. I was kidding. But you seem to have good control over Argilom. Right now, you should concern yourself only with the current threat. Odessa. The terrorists. But I've been wondering, do you know me? You seem to speak like you do. You don't think it's rude to pry into a girl's secrets? What? I'm leaving Marvel in charge of her health. We have no idea what we should do, so we'll just have to believe in her for now. There are too many things we don't know, Ashley. I wouldn't tell anyone if I were you. Alright. I hope you don't betray us later. Well, if that's settled, then I'll tell you about your mission. Our mission? Oh, yeah, forgot. What's the mission? Tell me again? I'm telling you, it's the lost technology. Those Odessa vermin are trampling us in Filgaia with lost technology. So the next mission is to counter their flying machine, Varokisas. That's right. In order to take it on, we need fighting power equal or superior to theirs. Do you see? This is where we come in. We must use our knowledge to bring back the newest and strongest, latest lost technology. Wait, if it's already lost, then how can it be new? I don't think we should leave this up to you-know-who. Hey, stop! Hey, you two, stop whispering over there. Alright, well that's the story. There are two types of energy crystals we must obtain, Agolite and Gurmatron. With the energy of these crystals, we can power the Emma motor. The lost technology you're talking about, it's a flying machine? Well, I don't want to spoil the surprise now, do I? I know what to do. But where to find the crystals? Agolite crystal is mined near the town of Holst. A few Germatron crystals are supposed to be left in the shut-down Rowline Observatory. Alright, well I'll have to see them with my own eyes. The town of Holst and the Rowline Observatory are in Silverland. Thus, we can use the live reflector to transport there. I don't care what you get to first, we just need the crystals. An egregious affront to us who rule the world. I'll take those Odessa scoundrels down a peg or two. Okay, cool. Are you coming with us, or... Alright, you're not coming with us. Okay, cool. So... everyone's healed up, everyone's good to go. Cool. I think one thing we do need is ammo. I think we are still out of ammo. Yep. So let's get let's reload, and then I'm gonna call it for tonight. I think it's over here. No. Where's that guy that sells the bullets? It's not these guys. It's over here? It's this guy. Yeah. You know, that is dirt cheap for bullets. And grenades, and rocket, and like grenade launcher bullets, you know? That's crazy. Alright. So I'm gonna call it here for tonight. We pretty much finished an arc. So this is perfect. And we're going to not continue the game. Alright. Great. We just finished at a perfect time. My throat is already messed up. And I'm ready to pass out. I will be back tomorrow with some more Nier Automata. I will probably also do some other stuff during the weekend. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If anyone's new to this channel, be sure to follow it. It'll let you know when the next adventure will start. And I am out of here. You guys have a great night. And enjoy your weekend, guys. Nighty-night, guys.